And this is the World Heavyweight Championship main event match between Creed and Cassidy. And I still can't believe that Xavier Sander and Damian King all pretty much took care of the freaking rest of the reckoning and made sure that they can't assist their boss, freaking Jacob Cassidy, in this match and try to screw over Marcus Creed. And you know Cassidy's probably going to be pissed about this, because now he has to go into this match alone. And he has to somehow manage to beat Creed one-on-one. And he's probably well aware that Creed is freaking determined and has been waiting for this match for months now. And he's been waiting to get payback against Cassidy for all the shit that he's caused him for months now. And to finally get his hands on him. Freaking, after all the shit talking Cassidy's been doing lately. And I don't think Cassidy was prepared freaking to have no backup in this case. But he's still going to act all cocky and confident with himself, and he probably knows in the back of his mind he's probably going to lose tonight. And I'm hoping he does, because that would be freaking dope, because Creed's been gunning for the world title ever since he won the Tournament of Glory last year. And this has been a long time coming where he finally gets a straight up one-on-one match without any bullshit. Especially since Cassidy freaking burnt his bridge with the Unwashed when he formed his own group and he turned on the rest of them. But either way, here comes the dude who is probably biggest fan favorite in the whole company and has been screwed more times than I can count freaking when it comes to the world title, and finally now gets his one-on-one opportunity to hopefully finally take this freaking title away from this dickhead Cassidy and finally bring the belt back home after having to deal with Johnny Cage also holding it for like forever. And Creed is nervous as all hell, as he said earlier in the show, but I'm confident he's confident that he's going to fulfill his destiny tonight. And he's finally going to claim that World Heavyweight Championship. Freaking not counting out Cassidy, though, because Cassidy isn't a slouch. There's a reason why he even won the title to begin with. And he managed to retain it, besides the fact that Cassidy won a freaking opportunity, then he used it that same night, which was the last time Creed got taken out, and then he beat Johnny Cage for it, and then he retained it against Cage in a match in the pay-per-view following. And there's a challenger, and there's a champion. The dude has held that title for 150 something days now. This freaking dickhead who keeps talking about the reckoning coming for LWW. Well, guess what, buddy? That reckoning ain't happening anytime soon. Only one getting a reckoning is you, and it's you losing that title finally. Freaking. And this match, I've been looking forward to forever, and this is going to be awesome, hopefully. And let's get this main event world title match underway. And Cassidy starting with a slap and trying to go for a kick, but Creed blocked and nails him with a clothesline. And Creed with a headlock on Cassidy and an uppercut to Cassidy there. And Creed whipping Cassidy into a drop toe hold. And a shot to the back of Cassidy by Creed. And Cassidy with a reversal and a kick to the back of the leg of Creed. And a bulldog. And a headlock by Cassidy on Creed. And Creed whipping Cassidy in the corner. Running shoulder tackle to Cassidy there in the corner. And now just grinding his knee against his face is Creed. Creed's freaking gonna take his time to get as much freaking payback as he can against this asshole Cassidy. An elbow to the face of Creed, knocking him down. A kick to the back of Creed there. Cassidy with kicks and chops and just everything. Just another slap to the face, just disrespecting Creed there. And Creed with a knee to the midsection of Cassidy. DDT to Cassidy by Creed. And a punch there, and just another slap to the face of Creed there. Just these two just trading kicks and punches and shit. And armbar by Creed and arm drag. And Creed getting flipped over by Cassidy there. And now Cassidy with a headlock on Creed and just repeated kicks to the head of Creed there. And Cassidy whipping Creed in the ropes. And Creed blocking over Cassidy, tried to go for there and kick to the midsection. And Creed tried to go for something, but Cassidy reversed it into a DDT. And collar and elbow tie between the two. Sean's going to be happy about that. And they both just punch each other, and Creed just knocking down Cassidy there with that punch. And Cassidy whipping Creed in the corner. And Cassidy blocking that. And responding with his own punch. Just more punches by Creed. And that one knocking him down. And Creed with a go behind on Cassidy. Suplex to Cassidy there by Creed. And now Creed with an armbar on Cassidy. Whips him into a drop toe hold. Also, faking Creed got an updated look and attire. It's the same attire he's also going to be using when he wrestles on Rumble. And missed that elbow drop there as Creed. And just more punches by Creed. And Cassidy blocks out and responds with one of his own in a headlock. And Cassidy with a suplex of his own to Creed. And now just another slap to the face of Creed there by Cassidy. Just the disrespect to Creed by this asshole Cassidy. And knees to the face of Creed there. Now Cassidy with headlock on Creed. Suplex by Cassidy to Creed there. I'll give him this much. Cassidy freaking is strong. Elbow to the face of Creed. But Creed is just as strong, if not stronger than Cassidy, and more determined than ever to win this match. Just toss him off like a sack of potatoes there. And Creed blocking the chops. DDT by Creed to Cassidy. Elbow drop to Cassidy there by Creed. And now Creed with an armbar on Cassidy. Whoops him in the corner. Watch out, ref. Shoulder shot to the midsection. Clothesline by Creed to Cassidy. And an elbow drop. Another elbow drop there, but he missed it. Another DDT by Creed to Cassidy. And another elbow drop there by Creed to Cassidy as well. Just more punches by Creed, and Cassidy blocks that one. Into a headlock. Hurricanrana by Cassidy. Creed there. Springboard drop kick by Cassidy to Creed. And just more chops and kicks by Cassidy to Creed there. Whips him in the corner. And now Cassidy with a DDT to Creed off the middle turnbuckle. Knee drop there by Cassidy to Creed. And now Creed with more punches, just beating the shit out of Cassidy in a headlock, and just slams him face first into the ring. And an elbow drop to the back. And another one. And another kick in the midsection. Cassidy with just more kicks and a dual chop the Creed there. And another clothesline by Creed, knocking him down. These two are just beating the shit out of each other. And Creed with a salute to the fallen to Cassidy. Going to cover his Creed. Only a one count. What the fuck? And Cassidy blocking that punch and headlock. And Creed reverses it into an armbar. And just punches him down. And now Creed setting up for the Olympic Slam. And Cassidy blocks it. An elbow to the face of Creed there. A knee to the midsection of Cassidy by Creed. And Creed with a Russian leg sweep to Cassidy there. And Creed, this is not the best time to be taunting, brother. And now Cassidy's back up. Go behind by Cassidy to Creed in a headlock. And Cassidy with a neck breaker to Creed. Another kick to the back of Creed by Cassidy there. Now Cassidy picking up Creed. Oh God. And now Cassidy with Creed up and nails the brain buster to Creed. And now drags him away from the ropes. Cassidy with the cover. One. And Creed kicks out at one. Kick to the midsection of Creed by Cassidy. And a DDT. And just misses the knee drop there as Cassidy. Clothesline by Creed, knocking him down. And misses the elbow drop. Just more punches by Creed there. And that one knocks him down. And Creed with a Russian leg sweep again to Cassidy. And Cassidy shoving Creed off there. Heel kick by Cassidy to Creed. And now Cassidy picking Creed back up. Oh jeez. And now Cassidy with a clothesline to Creed. Knee drop to Creed there. And now Creed's back up into a headlock by Cassidy. Oh God. And now Cassidy has Creed up for the reckoning. And now Cassidy dragging Creed away from the ropes. Going for a cover is Cassidy. Only a one count. And Creed blocks a kick there. Trips him up. and nails an elbow drop again. An armbar by Creed on Cassidy. And a shot to the arm of Cassidy by Creed there. And a headlock again. Drop toe hold to Cassidy there by Creed. Oh God, Creed, what are you doing? And Creed going to the top turnbuckle. And Creed just punching Cassidy away. And Cassidy blocks a dropkick attempt by Creed. And now Creed's back up. And Cassidy dodging out Creed, trying to go for there. And a DDT to Creed there by Cassidy. And now Cassidy picking Creed back up. Springboard dropkick by Cassidy there to Creed. And now Cassidy trying to go for submission on Creed. There's no way Creed's tapping out to this. He's literally right there by the ropes. And Creed manages to get out of it. Just knees Cassidy in the face there. Arm drag by Creed to Cassidy and an elbow drop. Springboard by Creed there. Nails it to Cassidy. And now just slamming the back of his head against the ring. Which he deserves. Stay on him, Creed. And now headlock by Creed there. And Cassidy reverses into a Russian leg sweep. Oh God. And now Cassidy. Springboard! Which he nailed. And now Cassidy going for a cover. One. And Creed kicks out again. Go behind by Cassidy. And whips Creed in the corner. Knees to the face of Creed there by Cassidy. And now Cassidy with a just repeated kicks to the head of Creed there. Another kick to the back of Creed as well. And now picking up Creed is Cassidy. And a headlock. And a backbreaker to Creed by Cassidy there. And another kick to the back of Creed there by Cassidy. And now Cassidy trying to go for the brain buster again on Creed. And actually nails him with a Falcon Arrow. And now Creed's back up. Kicked in midsection to Creed by Cassidy. And Creed with a go behind and a shot to the back of Cassidy. DDT to Cassidy by Creed. And Cassidy trips him up. And now Cassidy dragging Creed away from the ropes. Oh God. And now Cassidy trying to go for submission on Creed. Come on, Creed. You can get out of this. Don't tap out to this fucking dickhead. And Creed gets out of the submission attempt. And Creed is just trying to make his comeback here after just getting out of that submission attempt. And Cassidy just punching him, but Creed gets out of whatever catch trying to go for there and just slams him down, nails an elbow drop. And now Creed with another headlock on Cassidy. Whips him in the corner. Just throws him in the corner. And German suplexes his sorry ass across the ring. And now Cassidy getting whipped to the outside by Creed. And Cassidy blocking out what Creed tried to go for there. And now they're both back in the ring. And Creed blocking out Cassidy tried to go for. And Creed with a Russian leg sweep with a Cassidy there. And that clothesline just knocking him down there. Now headlock by Creed on Cassidy into a go behind. And now Cassidy reverses into a belly to back suplex. And now Cassidy picking up Creed. An armbar by Cassidy on Creed. Arm drag there. Headlock by Cassidy. And just repeated kicks to the head of Creed there. And go behind again into another headlock. And Creed reverses it into a Russian leg sweep again. Springboard, which Cassidy blocked. And misses the knee drop as Cassidy. A headlock by Cassidy. And a chin breaker to Creed there. And now Cassidy with a headlock on Creed. Elbow to the face of Creed there by Cassidy. And a kick sending him in the corner. Oh God. And now Cassidy just making fun of Xavier by stealing his submission move there. And now they're both back in the ring. Go behind by Creed on Cassidy. Just whips him in the corner. And just whips him in the opposite corner. Watch out, ref. Running shoulder tackle in the corner by Creed there. And I'm just grinding his knee against Cassidy's face, which you really can't see because the ref's in the way. elbow drop to Cassidy there. And just a kick to the leg of Cassidy by Creed there. Another elbow drop. Armbar by Creed there on Cassidy. A knee to the midsection of Creed by Cassidy. There's more kicks by Cassidy to Creed. And misses the heel kick and just barely got him with that clothesline. And Cassidy blocking that punch. And a go behind by Cassidy on Creed. And a drop kick to the back. Collar elbow top between the two. These two have just been going at it for a minute and freaking they've just been even. And Creed just punching down Cassidy and missing that elbow drop. Kicked in midsection by Cassidy and dual chops. Just more kicks and he missed with that one. And Creed tried to go for another kick there. He got blocked to a dragon screwed by Cassidy. Knee drop to Creed there. And another one. Just more kicks. Oh god. And now Cassidy with another freaking brain buster to Creed there. Going for covers Cassidy. 1, 2, and Creed kicks out again, thank god. And now Cassidy whipping Creed to the outside. And Creed just dumping Cassidy to the outside. He's trying to take him off the apron. And now Cassidy bringing Creed over to the freaking barricade. At least he's trying to, at least. Clothesline by Creed there. And misses the elbow drop. And Creed with a freaking salute to the fallen follow-away slam there, but you need to get him back in the ring in order to pin him, Creed. Oh god. And now Creed with an Olympic slam to Cassidy on the outside as well. I don't know why he's not doing this in the fucking ring though. And now the ref's up to count of 6 and Creed is just right back out to go after Cassidy. And sends Cassidy right into the staircase. This Creed. Freaking, you deserve that, Cassidy, you freaking dickhead. And just sending him back in the ring, this Creed. Elbow to the head of Cassidy by Creed there. And now Creed, springboard, which he nailed. Finally nailed one. And now Creed with another springboard, which he missed. Good job. Right as I was complimenting you. Clothesline by Creed to Cassidy. And now just slamming the back of his head against the ring. And now Creed tried to go for a submission, but Cassidy just punched him off there. Oh god. And now Cassidy going for the freaking reckoning to Creed. And now Cassidy going for a pin on Creed. 1, and Creed kicked out at 1 again. And Cassidy whooping Creed, but Creed reversing into a chin breaker, and now just slamming his head against the ring some more. Payback for all the shit he's caused him for months now. Springboard by Creed, which he missed again. God damn it, Creed. And now Creed's back up. And Creed just ran right into him. Clothesline, knock him down. And another one. And he missed the heel kick. And he missed that one too to Cassidy. And Cassidy just dodging out of the way while Creed tried to go for there. And now Cassidy trying to make his comeback. Whoops Creed on the ropes. Nails the drop kick there. And that one. And Cassidy catching him with the neck break. What the hell is Cassidy doing? Creed's still down in the ring. Oh god, Cassidy's got a chair. And Cassidy just got himself disqualified like the piece of shit he is. Fuck you, Cassidy, you dick. Oh shit, it's the freaking GM Paul Phoenix who just freaking came out here after Cassidy got himself disqualified like a piece of freaking trash like he is and was just talking shit. Was about to leave. And he's still freaking talking shit in the ring while Phoenix is literally out. He needs the freaking GM. Freaking Cassidy doesn't give a shit. Freaking disrespectful asshole. Oh hell yeah, it's freaking please restart the match, Phoenix. Please restart this freaking match, because we cannot end this fucking show like this. With this douchebag walking out of the freaking show with a title off, he went and got himself disqualified on purpose. Oh, please do it, Phoenix. Please do it. Fuck yes, this match is gonna be restarted soon. Thank Christ. And hopefully Creed's still able to continue. Yeah, and go fuck yourself, Cassidy, you freaking asshole. And now the match is about to be restarted here. And Cassidy is freaking pissed. And now this match is being restarted. Creed's back in the ring. And Creed immediately with the Olympic slam to Cassidy. Pin him, Creed. And now dragging him from the ropes is Creed. Going for a cover. 1, 2. And Cassidy kicks out the fucking asshole. And now Creed with just more punches. And he just gets nailed in enziguri by Cassidy, their freaking dick. Can't believe Cassidy tried to get himself disqualified like the piece of shit that he is, but I'm not surprised that he would do that. And weird reverse neckbreaker. And Creed, springboard, which he missed. God damn it, Creed. And now Cassidy with a headlock on Creed. And kicked the midsection of Creed by Cassidy. Whips him in the ropes, is Cassidy. Nails him with a drop kick again. And another one. And nails him with a neckbreaker. And now Cassidy picking up Creed. Oh god, he's trying to hit him with that freaking brain buster again. And he nails it. Now drags him away from the ropes. Going for a cover is Cassidy. 1. Only a 1 count. And Creed kicked out again. Oh god, and now Cassidy has him up with a freaking reckoning, which he nails him with again. And now Cassidy going for a cover again on Creed. 1, 2, and Creed kicked out again. And there's another slap and more kicks, and Creed dodges that one. Kick to the midsection. And Creed, no Olympic slam to Cassidy. And Creed dragging Cassidy from the ropes. Going for a cover is Creed. 1, 2, and Creed finally wins the world title. Fucking thank goddamn Christ! Creed finally beats this scumbag asshole for the world title! And Grinchy's gonna be losing his shit in the chat when he sees this. Fucking finally, Cassidy tried to pull all the bullshit that he could, and even after hitting him with both of his finishers, he still couldn't put Creed down for good. And Creed finally claims the world title that's been eluding him for a year. And finally brings that belt fucking home. Jesus Christ. Thank God that Creed finally freaking won this damn thing. And if you was watching this, like this video, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video, which will be the 7-on-7 match between Viva La Pollution and the Unwashed. Thank Christ, Creed finally is the world champion. Fucking Christ, and fuck you, Jacob Cassidy. Peace out, people.